Money was always a bearer instrument until recently. Banks started out as gold dealers who provided receipts for gold that was deposited with them. These receipts were made out to pay the bearer. They became the first banknotes. The most trusted gold dealers went on to become banks. The original US dollar was 1/20th of an ounce of gold. The British pound sterling was a pound of silver. More recently, we have had bearer bonds. Bonds were issued by governments without recording the details of the owner. The U.S. Treasury issued bearer bonds up until 1982. All governments stopped issuing bearer bonds because of money laundering and the desire to have more control over citizens. Today, choices of bearer instruments are more limited. Here are a few things that are regularly used as bearer instruments. 1. Bearer shares. Bearer shares were once common. The individual who had possession of the shares was the owner. Governments and bureaucrats hated this as they had no way to discover who owned which assets. It was difficult to figure out how to tax people or confiscate their assets. Bearer shares are still possible. They disappeared from the US when Nevada abolished them in 2007. Several countries still allow bearer instruments to be issued in the form of shares though. But countries that still allow bearer shares insist that the real ownership is known by the registered agent. 2. Casino chips. Casino chips can be used as bearer instruments. You can buy chips at a casino, hold them, and redeem them or use them at some later date. Each casino has different rules for redemption though. 3. Lottery tickets. A winning lottery ticket is a kind of bearer instrument. Until it's cashed, it's completely anonymous. Most lottery tickets expire if the prize goes unclaimed for a few months. 4. Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are a new form of bearer instrument. You can easily transfer large amounts of cryptocurrency around the world without the inconvenience of doing the same transaction with banks. You can use services like local bitcoins to cash out anonymously. 5. Physical cash. Physical cash is still one of the best bearer instruments. It's accepted in most places and it's completely anonymous. The only time you'll have a problem with physical cash is taking large quantities over international borders. 6. Gold and silver. Gold and silver coins are bearer instruments. What's more, they hold their value over time better than any other asset class. You can buy the same goods and services with gold today as you could have done 200 years ago. 7. Works of art. Valuable works of art are perhaps the ultimate in bearer instruments. Works of art can be valued at hundreds of millions of dollars. Ownership of these assets can be transferred instantly. Drug kingpin Pablo Escobar is known to have owned works of art by Botero and Picasso. 8. Gift vouchers and prepaid debit cards. For small transactions, gift vouchers and prepaid debit cards can serve as bearer instruments. Many people will be happy to accept gift cards in payment for goods and services. They can also be easily sold through online auction sites like eBay. There are other types of bearer asset. Even tobacco can be used as a low-level tool of exchange in certain circumstances. What you decide to use is open to imagination. Anything that can be easily traded can be used as a bearer instrument. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for the latest on asset protection, second citizenship and overseas residency.